Hey, good, are you? Yeah. I have an appointment in like 10 minutes, so I was like, might as well start this early and just kind of get going.
Okay, there we go. Got my mic on. All right, good morning, guys. Hope you can hear us both. Maybe someone could just confirm in the chat if the sound's coming through okay. Mike's got an appointment this morning, so let's get into it straight away. Plan for today. Obviously, we've been a massive move last couple of days. So, plan for today is pretty straightforward. Couple of levels from the newsletter, 69.92 and 69.83, probably, based on week's action so far, or we can really hope for. So those are the key ones I'm watching for. I think the newsletter actually was 69.93. I adjusted mine down to the low from the London session, which was actually 69.91.75. So those are two levels I'm watching today, and Adam has tweeted as well. Watch for traps of 7,002. I think it did actually blip under that by a couple of ticks and run 10 points. So that might have been the trade of the day. I don't know. hope not. another day gone. What are your thoughts on plan today, Mike?
So for me, it's gonna end up being the same essentially from where we were last night. The first thing that would even garner some interest at this point would be the 69.83 level. Obviously, what makes it tricky is we have the 93 low there now as well.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I want to mention is something Adam said yesterday, right? Like when you're this close off the highs, nothing here is super high quality. And so just keep that in mind. If we do start selling, any failed breakdown up here won't be the best quality. So just, sometimes when we start selling, price loves to put in a little fake failed breakdown, look like it's about to go, and then it would just kind of continue going lower. So, I'm mindful of that. But the 83, 93 sort of, that two cluster of lows. I know we already had that discussion Sunday night from Adam where if there's two lows like that, he likes to wait for the higher one. So in this case, if we get the, if we sweep 83, he may wait for 93. There's 10 points of space. So if you feel like you can get a trim in between, that is also a valid trade. And then below there, we start getting into some much better failed breakdown levels like 69.38, 69.20, which would be great if we can get down to today. But, overnight, clearly price has just been kind of basing sideways, and so no real sell yet. So we'll need some good amount of energy to flush us down to either 38 or 20.
Yeah, we're going to need some help, I think, from the wire to get any sort of movement down there. Huge gap beneath 69.83. Adam actually didn't even mention 92 in his morning tweet. He just mentioned 83.
Yeah, he didn't.
And did he?
Yeah.
Got it up here. 7,002 and 69.83 equals supports. Watch for traps.
Yeah. So 69.83 was the first failed breakdown he had in his newsletter, right? That's
Oh,
the
that was.
first. Yeah, at the time of writing, obviously.
I'm saying in his
Um,
tweet this morning, he didn't mention that one.
which one?
In his tweet, not the newsletter.
Oh, yes, 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 yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's hard, right? In terms of quality up here, it's not going to be anything great. So, if we get them, great, and you can definitely play them, and they're more than valid. But just And obviously I know we don't talk a lot about dynamic sizing. And I know Adam really only touches on it in the comments, not in the newsletter. But like these are kind of situations or cases where you wouldn't want to trade the same size up here at 69.83 or 69.93 that you would have wanted to on a Sunday night, right? When we got that beautiful failed breakdown of 67.80. Like they're not one and the same in the sense of one is just a different level of quality. And that's a lot of it is based on context. So as long as you're able to keep those in context, then you're able to kind of manage risk properly. Then you'll be fine.
Yeah, and up here, obviously the upside is limited. So, I mean, not to say we can't rip up another 200 points, but obviously, the further we go up, the likelihood of that diminishes. Okay, guys, so pretty straightforward. Mayank, you got to go. We'll let you go. So watch for these levels, 92, 83, and then really 38 beneath that. There was a back test level from the newsletter, a breakout back test of 69.49 for if we're just kind of slowly fading into that. But obviously we've dipped 50 points at that point, so we might be moving at a bit more speed. Ooh, that's a pen. So yeah, best to wait for the FBD of 38 there. Alrighty.
Yeah, hopefully we finally get a sell for everyone because I know it's been a pretty boring, mundane week so far. I know Adam did tweet out this morning to reply saying with the way the structure's set up, we may be in for a few weeks of this. So
Yeah, I hope not. I haven't had a trade this week, so if anyone's feeling shut out, you're probably not doing as badly as me. So this is the longest I've been without a failed breakdown trade in a year and a half, I think. So anyway, yeah, if I sound a little depressed,
Tim's about to
that's why.
Tim's he's about to full port this 69.83.93 failed breakdown.
Dude, 7,002. I'm taking 7,002. Can't even wait for that to be gone.
Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, I'll just wait for something. Just keep waiting. Alrighty, guys.
Yep.
Well,
Sounds good.
catch you in the chat. Might be another quiet one in the group, but
Yeah.
hopefully
Alrighty,
we do
yes.
something.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye for now.
Alrighty, yeah. Alrighty, all set.